Good evening. Happy belated Halloween. I am smoking out here. I don't know. I just decided to just. I do this normally beforehand, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I had to smoke the whole table, smoke the screen. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to find out. So let's slide right into this post Halloween read. Hope everybody had a awesome, fantastic, fun filled Los Dias de Muertos. The Day of the Dead. I don't know a whole lot about any of that. I'm not going to pretend that I do. But I do love Halloween since obviously I'm a Scorpio. My son just turned 13 today. Yesterday, rather. It's just after midnight. And I'm still shuffling here. Let's see. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. The North Node's now in Aries. It just flipped from Taurus. I don't know why I brought that up. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This energy, this card has been around in a few of my reads in the past. So it must be there's some, and maybe it has to do with the state of the economy, the state of the world, that people are a little bit more worried now about their family units. How are they going to make it? What happens when the shit hits the fan? Is the shit going to hit the fan? What do I do? But, whatever happens, happens. Everybody's aware. Everybody's ready. Whatever. There's no reason to live in fear because obviously living in fear isn't going to get you anywhere. It's like worrying about, I don't know. It's about worrying about anything. It doesn't do anything. It's the same as complaining. It's unless you're gonna do something about it to change it, then it's not gonna change. Yeah, see, this is some whoop-de-doo energy here. That's what I felt like I had to come against or something. I don't know. How about that? I decided to randomly grab a whole different deck, and it's the 8th house, the Scorpio card. Of course, the sex and death. They forgot taxes. Pluto, the sign of transformation. I love this. Uh, I love it. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just doing some kind of random off the wall. No holds bar. The trick or treat card came out. I don't think I've ever. I actually don't think I've ever pulled that card. And the graveyard came with it. Graveyards are my favorite. I could hang out there. I could live there, but I think I'll wait. Trick or treat, mischief, and play. We gotta have some fun. Graveyard. I don't even know. Did I call this a Scorpio read or I don't know. I'm feeling like it's just a general collective. I don't know. Uh, Graveyard, unnecessary fear. You see, like I just said. Uh, whew. Okay. Apple, risk and reward, because obviously, if you don't take a risk, there is no reward. And then Spider, community and web weaving. So maybe there's somebody out here, or all of you out there, need to do a little more. I just wanted to get my 5 mummy change. See, when all of this happens. Whenever you can get rid of the unnecessary fear, have a little fun, get rid of the unnecessary fear, take the risk and reward. Reaching out, this is be like the Three of Cups card, and there'll be big change because we also pulled the eighth house transformation card. I mean, damn. And it's funny because, okay, I'm going to bring this out. This really just showed up to me in this card. The red really in this picture shows up tremendously brighter to me than the whole rest of the card. But anyways, I decided to wear my red shirt. I know what's going on in the collective. Because if it's going on in me, it's going on in the collective, right? We're all one, interconnected. So I realized one of the chakras that is the most, I believe, skipped, the chakra that is most left out because it doesn't sound like a cool chakra, is the root chakra. The root chakra. And we don't want that yet. I want to clarify with, gosh, I really would like to have, I don't have it here. Okay. The deck I wanted's not here. Look at that. Yeah, there's some collaboration that needs to be done here. You know, because we're shoved into this individualistic world. And the reason why is because if we start really reaching out and helping each other, holy shit. Well, what will we need then? Who will we need then? We won't really need a government, right? Because we never really have. And that's the thing that people are starting to realize. You know, and that's why those are the people that are being silenced. The people that are realizing that, what are you guys actually doing for us? Because, you know, like right now, where do you see the government in this read? Where's the government right now to help me? While you're watching this read right now in your house or home, which I appreciate you giving me your time, and what exactly? Where's the government there? You know, I know where it is. It's all the taxes that I'd given away for nothing. I don't know. Side note there, but anyhow, so we won't get into all of that. Yep. Look at this. It's like freaking, oh gosh, I love it. And I accidentally set these cards right where they need to be. Okay, so clarifying the mischief in play is, go figure, the Queen of Wands. I think the Queen of Wands, in my opinion, especially the higher vibrational Queen of Wands, you know, when you're I don't want to say hitting on another person, but you know, when you're trying to come on to another person or shoot your shot to another person, in my opinion, what really seems to work way better than any of obviously the cheesy lines is humor, you know, is just humor. But the Queen of Wands, I think, can be a little mischievous and a little playful, right? When it comes to passion and desire. So then above that, this unnecessary fear clarified by the Three of Wands. Because you're afraid of your ships not coming in. And I've said this before, the ships are actually in the horizon, and there's one that is getting close to port. So what I love about this is, then right after that, up on the Apple card, clarifying the Apple, risk and reward, is the Four of Pentacles. Because what happens if you hold on to everything a little too much? Then you know, it's no different than no pain, no gain. It's no different than, you know, there's a better one that I was actually trying to come to. But anyhow, then clarifying the community and web weaving is the King of Swords. Being able to speak your mind with other people, being able to speak your truth, being able to accept truth, being able to hear truth, being able to speak against lies. But this is a King of Swords that has a sharp tongue, that has in my opinion, a wise tongue. I feel like if I had the original Rider-Waite, I almost want to go through it. This might have a gray background for like spiritual wisdom. But so anyhow, so doing that with this community and web weaving, clarified by the King of Swords, having a efficient conversation will help you to move on to calmer waters. Will help you to have and feel and make that big change. Change doesn't happen unless you change. I think what is that? Scorpio priestess, I believe, who says something like that. So what do we want to? What is there to what? What? I feel like I'm missing something here. Because you know the risk that you need to take, whatever that is. You're like right now, me reading this, if I was reading for myself, I know the risks that I have been not taking. And it's time that I take those risks. Because prosperity lies ahead. That's why we don't want to take the risk, because we're afraid that if we take that risk, we're already in a state of whatever state you're in. Is this risk going to take me further out of safety? Which brings me back to, tarot. The root chakra, your stability, your foundation, your safety chakra. It's one of the most out of the line chakras across the board. The West and the East ain't got it no better than the other. Because, like I said, it doesn't sound cool. And again, especially when it comes to a man, we always want to just fake it till we make it. We got it. We're good. We're solid. Nope, no worries here. But then we got to go into the closet and cry, right? Or do it in the shower so you can wipe the tears away and So, bottom line, what I'm focusing on myself. It's kind of like I want to say it's you need to, or you are, if you take this risk. All right, I can't even do this anymore. If you take this risk, then you will be headed towards the wheel. The risk is the wheel, okay? And the chariot. Let's see what these two little itty bitty little baby jumpers are. Let's see what they are. Two little baby jumpers. Yet again. So now we have 444 out here. I got the Justice card again because if you remember, we had the Justice on. Oh, I never even actually said that. I never got into it. Sometimes I don't get into some of these things because I'm just not led to. But the Justice card was on top of the Four of Pentacles. And here on my hand, I have the Justice card with the Four of Swords. So now we have 22 out here. Maybe your life path 22. The Justice card is the 11 card. So we also have 1111 out here. But this Six of Cups is on top of all of, I'll get into that too. On top of that King of Swords, if you remember, was on top of the Spider community card, the Six of Cups. I feel like one of the most giving cards of the deck. I mean, look at what they're doing in this. All they're doing is giving love to just anything that's in their vicinity. And it just happens to be dogs. But anyhow, this is also, the card of nostalgia. So remembering the past love that you had. So maybe this risk is a past love that you have had. Maybe you tried it in the past and it didn't happen as fast as you wanted it to. Spirit is saying it's time to revisit those things. Now we're in the Aries North Node. And that's that fiery passion, that forward motion, that forward movement. And Aries are kind of like, not wishy-washy, but they are ready to they'll plow into this and over here into that. It's the ram. You ever seen a ram? This thing, they're stupid sometimes. I'm not calling Aries stupid. I'm just saying they'll run at the dumbest things. Now, they don't always run at the dumbest things, though. There are times when they know, don't mess with my girls. And so this is great. I love where this read went. It went right along with this. I didn't even know I was going to get into necessarily the root chakra, but that is why I wore my red shirt. So we're let's yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see. There's the beautiful phoenix. I might try to get that as the screen grab because it's so beautiful. It's what led me to these cards. I'm telling you, it was like I was on acid when I picked this deck up. It was the weirdest thing. Like, it was so weird. I can't even explain it. I've never had a deck do that to me before. I have decks that's called to me. Sometimes if I've had decks fly out onto the floor when I'm looking at the other decks, different weird things. But I've never looked at a deck of cards and tripped out on it like sober. I mean, I didn't even have a freaking glass of wine. So, yep, we'll stop there with the hands on the bottom. If this is the doorways card, I quit. No, I'm kidding. Nature. I love it because I really got nature out of even the 6 of cups. I got nature out of that. I don't know why. I didn't say it because it just seemed to not go with it, but now I'll say it. So the nature card, the number 25, 7 energy. We all need to connect with nature way more, all the time, nonstop. Mother Earth is, yes, Mother Earth's vibration is raising, but that is because everyone is finally starting to pay attention to the Earth more. Sadhguru's doing his Save the Soil campaign still, Save the Soil. So, but we got to keep doing it. She's given us everything. The same as we have everything inside of our body, we have everything inside this earth, and we're taking it for granted. So we're going to read about Mother Gaia here, nature. Number 25. Remember, eat the meat and spit out the bones. The universe is calling you to go outside and connect. You have received this card as the universe wants you to leave the confines of your home or office and step away from technology. This is a time to remember that beauty surrounds you in the great outdoors. We are constantly busy and at times can feel ungrounded and disconnected from the universe. The nature card is a gentle reminder it is time to stop and go outside. Being among nature is a very positive and uplifting experience for your soul as it can help you to relax, release, and de stress from your everyday busy life. Nature can also reconnect you to source energy of the universe to help you find your higher self. I just listened to, I wish I could remember who that was. She got caught by the mail lady doing it, but she would talk to a tree every day. And, geez, it might have actually been Teal Swan. Anyhow, um, makes me wish I had a tree right next to my front door so I could do that, instead of all the way back to the woods. It's so far. Not really, but the message from this card is to tell you to go outside, listen to the birds, feel the breeze pass by, and look up to the sky and watch the clouds and their glorious formations and colors. Watch the sunrise or sunset. Look out for shooting stars or the phases of the moon above you. Look for signs from nature in the form of insects such as butterflies, dragonflies, or ladybirds. Watch as the birds in their various shapes and forms pay you a visit. Look out for feathers as a sign from above. Find a tree you can sit under and relax and read a book. Or better still, give a tree a hug and feel the positive energy the tree surrounds you with. You may also wish to take time out to work in the garden, planting new shrubs, building a veggie patch, or weeding and tending to your garden space. If you don't have a garden, don't despair. Nature will connect with you whenever you need her to. You may choose to go for a walk, visit a park, the beach, or the mountains, or simply just go outside. Take off your shoes and feel the grass beneath your toes. The most important thing for you to do is go outside today to reconnect and feel the peace. Now, we were all outside. I mean, if you have kids, especially for Halloween here in America, anyhow. But it snowed. Michigan, it snowed. Moonlight Anna there, Moonlight Tarot. She said it was snowing in New York. But we've had snow in Michigan almost every freaking Halloween. That's why I dress up with my Carhartts, because I know it's gonna be cold every time. At least it's snow and not rain. When it's rain, no, that's that's a wrap. But so there's a different atmosphere when there's a lot of people outside in nature. They were all in nature, even though everyone is racing to the next house. Some of those kids probably the most they've been outside in a long time. The sad part about technology, but it was a camaraderie that you don't get to see very often when all of those people are in that type of energy. It's just, and I'm a people watcher. I like to do that. Um, I have a tree that I sit under. I am a Scorpio, so I mean that's just a thing. I didn't know that it was a thing. I just thought it was something that people themselves did, but it's a thing. Very powerful earthing, they call it nowadays. But so with that, I will leave you with this. Please watch your thoughts. They will become your words. Please watch your words. They will become your habits. Please watch your habits. They will become your character. And I will see you on the north side.